Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Boy, that man crazy. Hey, you wild, dog.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he will slide to the stop. He does have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
I got him.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. Second down, back to Sanders. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but
I tell you what, that motherfucker take a hit and hold on to the ball. I'll give you that.
Run, but if you're starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Oh, like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
Damn.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape. They just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
I got him.
He's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hurts. And this is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only Charles in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways. But you're right, they want to run their offense through him.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders.
Got
and
him.
a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 28-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders.
Great tackle.
Be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. As
see, at least they react to the ball, man.
Keep the drive alive.
But I don't know what openings
each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Now Sanders.
That was a great tackle.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Under a heavy rush and down he goes. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant.
Do a little draw.
I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yo, where the fuck was he throwing that shit?
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I
that
can't tell you
shit.
how many guys hope to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice
He
job
threw
of
it straight
focusing on
to
the
him.
task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Get it. Hot 70, hot 70.
He'll look to throw.
Yo, oh man, I was about to say, come on, bro, like stop it. He wasn't even looking.
And I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit?
And that man turned around before he got blitzed.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now a carry for Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now back to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch.
What I tell you, my passing gonna be better. I ain't got that bullshit accuracy right now.
First play of the drive.
Look how clean and crisp that pass was.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll run straight into
He be flying off them fucking blocks, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Second and 10. It's Eckler again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. Herbert now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
Yo, man, somebody get.
Well, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane. Often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Hey.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown,
hey.
Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 20-yard touchdown. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Yo, I told you, man.
It's
my passing wasn't on. Like, come on,
here
man.
in
Like,
quarter
stop
number
it.
2.
I mean, you could tell my passing was way crispy. Way crispy. He was wide open, niggas. I got this, nigga.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Throw to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Sanders.
Good tackle. Great
yards.
tackle.
Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll go again with Sanders.
Wow.
Gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Yo.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Come on.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
What you mean? Hey, that's how y'all been. That's how y'all been getting back
now
there. That's
2nd
how
and
y'all
10
been getting
after
back
the
there all
incompletion
game.
on 1st down. Back to throw. And Sanders is
Oh, you're supposed to come up and take that.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. But just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Dragon 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Ready, break. Hey, check that, 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Grab his ass.
Gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. He'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone.
Nice work.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take this one up.
Yo, what'd you do to the acceleration clock, yo?
TJ Edwards.
I mean the delay clock.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense. Picking up
Yo, you can't, you can't. What you mean? Why you put it up? You rushing me to pick my play?
Time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten
I ain't got
this
no.
down. We can't give
Yeah,
up
dude,
gains like
you
that.
can't do that shit,
Second quarter,
nigga.
2 minutes to go.
That's some
Tie
janky
ball
shit.
game. 5 yards
How you
remain
gonna
on
speed up the
second down.
delay clock? I know I wasn't tripping.
Now it's Herbert. Pressure comes and down he goes.
That's some
The
lame
Eagles
ass
get there
shit
for
you
the
did.
sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're
Motherfuckers
going to be
gonna
able to
speed
build
the
off
clock
the
up so I
turnover.
can't do my
The defense
audibles
certainly
and
did its
shit.
part to
That's
get
some
off the
duck
football.
shit.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt
Nah,
this
that's
one
some
away.
lame ass shit. Cause you can't even do that shit in rank. That's some lame shit. I'm like, I knew I wasn't
And they handle
motherfucking
that
tripping.
momentum after getting the
Niggas gonna
football, now zapped right back in the other direction. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down at the 27. first down. Hurts on the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ready? Count to 60. Count to 60.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
All right, let's go, Charles.
Set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert.
Come on, bro. What the fuck?
Once again, T.J. Edwards in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again third and long now. Back to throw here, Herbert. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And they'll work this down inside the 30. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's got it down to the 28. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Let's go. Let's go.
2nd and 6 from the 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Well, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
Let's go.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts.
Yo, what this? What? Why did he?
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
He was in the right place, bro.
To get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On the check. Check. Go.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
60 Bison.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Going for it with Sanders. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw.
Good tackle.
Taken down, back at the 25.
Let's go.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be
use a pick. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking bum. Shut the fuck. I don't care. You fucking bum. Don't tell me what's nice. Ball up, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of here. You did that fuck ass shit with the fucking clock. You did some fuck shit. I don't respect that shit. Ball up, nigga.
Go ahead, score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Brandon Graham, great pursuit there, getting the tackle for loss.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books.
I ain't trying shit. I'm bored. Like I said, my pass placement and accuracy shit wasn't on. I mean, that shit was on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Eckler now between the tackles. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Across the formation, he's got a
fuck off me. Get off me, you fucking bum. You
and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 53 yards. And the the Chargers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
Chargers 20, Eagles 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On the ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Up the middle they go with Sanders. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
On 2nd down and 4. Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Cowboy 80. 65 catch. 65 catch.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. A give, Eckler running to the right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. This is a counter play, Eckler. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. On 2nd and 10, Hurts got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a gain of play. It's 3rd and 7.
18 rattlers, 18 rattlers, go!
Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next?
Give me that.
Now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and the Chargers are going to take possession.
Yeah, I told you, it ain't the Raiders, nigga.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap
Sad I
off
gotta say
what was
that about
truly
my
a
own damn
tremendous
team.
performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're
Really
going to like a lot of what they
mic
saw.
on
They
the
put
whole
up big
time.
numbers,
Damn.
but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. On one side of this,
I'm gonna go
Charles,
look
an
at
impressive
the
victory.
football
On the
game
other,
and see
when
what
you
they
think
got
about it,
going
they
on.
scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the
I ain't
field.
going nowhere.
Yeah, it'll be
I'm
an
gonna go look
interesting
at the game.
tape to analyze, won't it? Because why didn't it work in the first quarter